guys, so of course I already shampooed and conditioned with my Redken All Soft shampoo and conditioner, and then I just followed that with my deep conditioner, and today I just used my Redken Extreme Strength Builder Plus deep conditioner, and I usually let this sit in my hair for about 45 minutes to an hour. And I'm just going to be starting out with towel dried hair, and I usually just let my hair sit in the towel for about 10 minutes, and then I just go in and spray my heat protectant, which is the Tresemme Platinum Strength Heat Protector. So before detangling, I like to apply my Redken Extreme Anti-Snap to each section of my hair. This is my favorite leave-in conditioner because it doesn't weigh my hair down. And it just helps the detangling process go a lot smoother. So I'm just focusing this on my ends and then just dragging it through the rest of my hair. And then after detangling, I like to twist my hair. I like to do this because it ensures that my hair stays detangled and it doesn't tangle back up. So this is optional. This is just what I like to do just because it helps me to keep my hair detangled. Now I'm just going to do the exact same thing to all 4 sections of my hair. Now I'm about to begin the blow drying process of my hair routine. In each section, I always have to spray some of my Kenra Platinum Blow Dry Spray, and this just cuts my blow drying time in half. It used to take me about an hour to blow dry my hair. Now it takes me about 30 minutes, and I just split each section in half after I spray each individual section with the blow dry spray. And the blow dryer that I always like to use is my Nume blow dryer. I've been using it for about 5 years now, and it has not done me wrong. So for blow drying, I always like to start out with the wide tooth comb first because I don't like to go into damp or wet hair with a brush. Just because hair is at its weakest point when it's wet or damp, so I didn't want to go in with the brush because the brush may cause more breakage on wet hair. So I usually just like to use the brush to create more tension and to give a better blowout, because a good flat iron is nothing without a good blowout first. You're going to have to do a lot less work if you do a good blow dry before flat ironing. So yeah, I just finished this process on my entire head, just using the comb first and then like letting my hair dry about 40% through, and then I'll go in and pick up the paddle brush to finish off each section when blow drying. Also, if you have thicker hair like mine, spraying the platinum blow dry spray in each individual section makes the product work better instead of just spraying it all over. I'm telling you, this has made the biggest difference in my hair routine. So I recommend spraying it in each section if you do 4 sections. So the product works a lot better this way. But I don't recommend spraying this in each individual section if your hair is on the thinner or finer side. Just spray it all over your hair because it can tend to make the hair a little bit greasy if your hair is thinner or finer. So I do only recommend this if your hair is thick, like I said. Okay, so that completes the blow drying process. Now we're going to go into flat ironing. So now I'm just spraying in a little more heat protectant before I go in and flat iron. Some people think it's unnecessary to do before blow drying and flat ironing, but I feel like you're protecting your hair for both things, for blow drying and flat ironing. So I just like to be extra safe before flat ironing just to make sure I don't have any heat damage. And I'm just going to brush that through all of my hair. So before I flat iron, I always like to section my hair into 3 sections. First, I do a top section on the top of my head, and then I'm going to do another bun in the middle of my head. And I always like to start with the back first. So the flat iron that I like to use is the Sedu flat iron, and I've been using this for about 7 years now, and I've used so many flat irons over time, and the Sedu happens to be my favorite and, in my opinion, the best out there. So when flat ironing, I always like to start at the root, of course, and I go over my roots about 4 or 5 times just to ensure that they're nice and smooth and straight, just because my hair is naturally curly and sometimes my roots are still a little bit wavy, and then I just drag the flat iron through the rest of my hair, and I never go over the rest of my hair more than 2 times. And as you can see, I am doing the chasing method. And instead of using a comb with the chasing method, I always like to use a bristle brush just because the brush has more teeth than the comb. So I find that my hair gets a lot smoother and straighter with the bristle brush, and it just comes out so much more sleek and silky. So if you haven't been getting the results you want with the chasing method while using a comb, I recommend getting a really good bristle brush. Okay guys, so I'm pretty sure you guys get the point of what I'm doing now, so I'm just going to continue to let you watch. I just go over my root about 4 or 5 times and drag the flat iron through no more than twice. So yeah, that's pretty much all I do all the way up to the front of my head. Oh, and by the way, that is not smoke as I'm flat ironing my hair, it is just steam. So that completes my updated hair routine. Not much has changed, but you guys did request this video, so I wanted to go ahead and film it for you guys. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I'll see y'all next time.